My good people, it's your host, Freddie P, back again with another video, another edition of Flip Scents, fragrance lover's place of scents. It is what it is. Listen, we hold no bars, unpaid promotions, none of that. We're just giving strong, hard, crucial, some might say reviews of different scents that I come across that I may find interesting. Some may be new, some may be old, some may be new to me but old to you, some may be new to you but old to me. But most importantly, I just hope that through these reviews, through the help of my nose, through the lens, it'll help you make certain decisions, financial decisions concerning how you desire to smell, both as a man and as a woman. Right? Being a married man, I love to spoil my wife through senses. This is a passion of mine. So, again, this is your host, Freddie P. Thank you so much for joining in. Once again, I'm excited as always to be before you guys. It is Friday Eve. I hope everybody's doing extremely well. I hope everybody's weeks have been productive. And I just hope everybody's in good spirits, man. Positive energy, positive vibes. As you guys will see, 3 more scents picked up today. Some scents are a little bit older in the realm of they are in my wife's collection. So this particular video is going to be a little bit of a mix in the realm of some scents that I had purchased. For my wife, and then I picked up just one scent, just one for me. Okay. And just to see how it smells. It's a familiar scent, but apparently it's an Extrait de Perfume. So I'm excited to see how that's going to smell. The first one that I picked up, which if you guys have been following, my shorts, specifically if I'm out at a Marshall's or if I'm out at a Ross or, a Burlington, etc. I'll do these like little short videos on scents that I see at the destination that I'm at or the facility that I'm at. And the one that I saw recently that was actually on sale today is Armaf's Club de Nuit Extrait de Perfume. I don't know if you can see that in the lens there. But guys, this one, as you guys will see, picked this up for $24.99. Again, Extrait de Perfume. I have no idea what this is going to be smelling like or what this smells like just as a scent by itself. I have no idea if my wife is going to like it. I'm going to have the notes up in just a few moments just to go through it in real time with you guys. The other one, and gals for that matter, as this is a little bit of a co-ed experience today. The one that I picked up for myself, which I'm really excited about, is Club de Nuit iconic Extrait de Perfume. And this one, I believe, yes, the original iconic was an EDP. So Extrait de Perfume is just more concentrated oils that should be in this particular formula. Hopefully it'll be lasting a little bit longer, things of that nature, even though the EDP concentration of iconic always lasted a good amount of time. I would generally get easy 6 to 8 hours of scent of the scent projecting, and then it'll turn to a skin scent thereafter. But really good performance, so I'm excited about this one to see how this one smells. And then this one, ladies, I think I talked about this in a previous video that I had to pick up again. I think in the last video I had mentioned this particular bad boy being, okay, this one's different. This is not what I thought this was going to be, guys. This is a little bit of a plot twist. Okay, so this is this is Lattafa Yara's Tous, but as you guys will see in the very bottom there, it's a perfume oil. So it is actually not the spray itself. I thought I was doing something. And look at the back. You see that? I didn't even pay attention. I looked at the price, $13. I was like, all right, listen, I was thinking, and I have, just as an example, similar to my last video, my wife has the original which is the spray, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. Nothing, just nothing. She just exhausted the crap out of this. So we're still gonna rock with this one. My wife, I recently got my wife, it's called Golf Orchards perfume, which is a similar colorway. It's a mango-based perfume. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to use this perfume oil with the combination of Gulf Orchard, and we'll see how we make out with that one. So this one shouldn't be as long of a review, but this one is really, I really want to concentrate on these two because I'm just excited about those. So let's start out with my wife's fragrance. And one of the things, all right, yeah, okay, cool. All right. Just want to get in here and see. Okay, and so this here is a 2.3. It's a 2.3 ounce of the Extrait de Perfume. It's a pretty bottle, typical, different. So, excuse me, guys. So, I think it smells really nice. Personally, let's go over the notes really quick. This one's a bit different than what my wife would typically. I'm intrigued to see how she's gonna like this one. So the top notes of this bad boy is orange, peach, grapefruit, bergamot. The mid is rose, lychee, geranium, jasmine. And the base is patchouli, vetiver, vanilla, and musk. So my wife does not like the note of rose. I picked this up simply because of the price point, and I saw it was an Extrait de Perfume, so I just took a chance. Now, I do know that my wife does like the notes of peach, like fruity, citrusy base. So I like the fact that this does have grapefruit, bergamot in there, along with peach and orange. But patchouli, rose, vetiver, those are not notes that she typically likes. So I'm gonna see how my nose tends to like it, as I think I know my wife pretty well. So, oh boy, I don't know. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see. Let's see how it smells. All right, typical Armaf fashion. Yeah, so immediately I do pick up the peach. I pick up the but I pick up the rose. And I pick up the patchouli in here. So it's like a woody rose combination. It's on the earthier side, but I think it smells nice. I personally think it smells really nice. What is this? So I'm on Fragrantica now. What is this supposed to be inspired by? So Chanel, Coco. Oh, what? Chanel, Coco, Mademoiselle Perfume. Okay. Or Creative Ventus for her. Okay. Ladies, please let me know in the comments. You know, do you ladies have the original Club de Nuit for women? Do you have the Extrait de Perfume? What's been your experience? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or do you have familiarity with the other fragrances such as Aventus for her and or the Chanel Coco fragrances? What's been your experience? Again, I think it smells nice. I want to see how it dries down. But I for this one, I feel like this is a bit sophisticated. It's definitely a classy fragrance, the one that you would dress up either for like, you could do date night during the summer or like spring, certainly like summer like classier outings during the day, I would say this. I would think that a young lady would want to rock this during the daytime hours. But certainly I can certainly smell it. Smell it during. I can see like a woman wearing this at nighttime as well. So fairly versatile. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to report back what my wife feels about it, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how she's going to land with it. Depending on how she lands with it, it may be a lessons learned. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do another video on lessons learned. But nevertheless, so again, that is Armaf's Club de Nuit for her, or for women, if you will. Excuse me. Next one we're going to move on to is, again, Armaf's Club de Nuit iconic Extrait de Perfume. And this is, again, a 2.3 ounce. So a bit on the smaller side, probably similar to this one here. Comes with a few, the cards, which is typical Armaf fashion of their different fragrances that are in the lineup as well. But let's see. And then, for full disclaimer, just to be honest with you all, on price, where is it? I thought I saw it. This one here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it was $40. Saw this at Marshall's, and I have on a discounter website. I have the iconic in my car, but it's the EDP version. So this is the Extrait version of this, and I want to see how this projects in. Nice atomizer. That's earthy. That's deep. That's deep, earthy. Wow. That's really concentrated, which speaks to the Extrait de Perfume. I'm going to get this on paper. Wow. That is in like a good way, right? But it hits, man. It's citrusy, woody. Just for the people that are not as familiar with this fragrance, just to give you guys, specific to the guys, that will be interested in this. And the reason why I really like the original is because of the grapefruit, the note of grapefruit. I love that personally. Which it has that in the top notes, along with pink pepper, lemon, mint, coriander, ginger, another great note that I love, melon, jasmine, nutmeg, incense. Even though it has incense in here, I pick it up. It's very faint though. I wouldn't let that scare anyone, because I'm picking up the woods. I'm picking up the cedar, the sandalwood right away. It's a woody based fragrance with citruses kind of throughout, and then labdanum to round out the base note. But it's good. It's definitely more refined. It's definitely more refined than what I recall the EDP, because it's been maybe about 1.5 years since I've had the EDP. Man, I went through that bad boy. And I had I think it was 3.5? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Of the EDP, the size that it would come in. It's either 3.3 or 3.5 ounces. But again, this one is 2.5 ounces. So I'm excited to get this and wearing. Now, I would wear this during the summer months in spring. It got a whole lot of wear when I had the EDP. And I would wear this during the daytime, work, certainly during the day though. And this is do great during the summertime for sure. It'll hold throughout the high heat for sure. I don't I'm trying to figure out how I can subscribe the deepness. It's like, I don't know if it's coming from the fact of the incense that I don't recall being in the other fragrance, that it does provide like a bit of a smoky nuance to it. But it's a nice smell. It's a nice smell for sure. And that's going to be, with the oil concentration being Extrait de Perfume. Yeah, I expect that to be a nice heavy hitter. Now, like I was saying earlier, I get 6 to 8 hours out of the EDP, so I would think that I would get closer to 9 hours there with Extrait, but we'll see. I'll report back that. And then lastly, ladies, back to you. It's going to be the perfume oil, which I personally, what's your guys and gals, what's your experience with perfume oil? Do you like perfume oil? Do you prefer it over, oh, that's cute. It's adorable. It's adorable, right? It's adorable. Look at that. Oh, it just rounds off. Oh, you see that? Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah, my wife really likes. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, again, I'm thinking, and then, ladies, again, I have gifted my wife the original Fame, which just for everybody's like around. This is it's a tropical, like, sweet fragrance, definitely mango forward. And then I can read off the notes here, and let me go on Fragrantica really quick. So it's rather simplistic. So you have top notes of Fame, specifically top notes of mango, bergamot, jasmine. In the middle is jasmine and aldenum. In the base, you have vanilla and sandalwood. Again, what I get mostly is going to be the bergamot and the mango. Like it's a beautiful, sweet fragrance. Daytime, all through and through, work safe, beautiful during the spring and summer. It's definitely going to get through the high heat. And it's just like, it's one of those fragrances where my wife does wear it. I tend to kiss her neck a little bit more often than not, if you understand, right? So I'm thinking, like, listen, you layer the perfume oil of this along with this. I mean, this is probably going to be, it's just going to intensify what you get from here. Or in the Gulf Orchard, I think it's called Mango Ice, if I'm not mistaken. It's in my last video of the Gulf Orchard fragrance house. Mango Ice is the name, and it's more so inspired by Stevie Huber Lucas's God of Fire, but the mango in that is a little bit less synthetic, I would say, whereas these are a little bit more synthetic. But listen, when it comes to synthetic versus non-synthetic, let's be honest, right? Does it smell good or does it not smell? Especially for the non-fragrance snob portion of the society, they're not going to know what synthetic smells like versus a ripe, realistic mango or strawberry or whatever the case may be, right? The whole synthetic to realism. At the end of the day, does it smell good or does it not smell good? As long as it smells good, I'm with it. But let me know in the comments where you all land. Do you all really prefer you want the chemical nature to be so realistic, or does it bother you when a fragrance is synthetic? You all let me know in the comments. I'm very intrigued by that. I always get so interested when certain individuals really go on their soapboxes to talk about what's synthetic and what's not, or this is synthetic mess and things. I'm like, does it smell good or not? If it doesn't smell good and it's synthetic, then that's one thing. But if it's synthetic and it smells really good, hey, to each his own, especially if you can get it at a good price point. So anyway, I digress. I think this would go really well. I'm gonna see if I can persuade my wife to wear this, to layer this together, either with this fragrance or with the Gulf Orchard's Mango Ice. All right, ladies, gents, that's what I have for today in regards to what I picked up Let me know in the comments. Have you guys been, and gals, have been purchasing any fragrances lately? What's been some recent pickups for you all? Do you all have these in your collection, and what's been your thoughts on those? I would love to hear about it. But nevertheless, as I do every single time I end my videos, I really love to give you guys and gals, leave you off with a little bit of encouragement, in this case, to finish out your week. Again, this is Thursday, the 19th, right? So just to finish out this week, listen, don't dim your light for anyone. Don't dim your light for anyone. Don't think that you need to, lessen your light to fit into the crowd. No, not at all. You have one life to live, ladies and gents. One life, not two, not three, not four. One chance to really get this thing called life right. So why dim your light? For what? For who? For what reason? For what job? What job is that crucial? What career is that crucial where you need to dim your light for? And your light is a culmination of who you are, right? And we can have a discussion concerning, bringing your authentic self to your workplace. I think that's a different discussion versus actually dimming your light, speaking up on what you believe in, what your values are, etc. So that's what I would and you know what, next video I'm going to actually read a poem relating to that. So hopefully I'll remember to do that, because it's one of my favorite poems. And for those that know probably where I'm going, if you know the movie Coach Carter, I'm just going to put that out there. Hey, put in the comments if you understand Coach Carter. If you know, you know. It's one of my personal favorite basketball movies. Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson, my guy. So nevertheless, listen, don't dim your light. Life is too short. Live life to the fullest, the best you can, because you only get one shot. That's it. Also, walk in gratitude, right? Talk in gratitude. Let's, including myself, do a better job with talking to ourselves, with our own inner thoughts, with love, with grace. As I said in my last video, giving yourself grace, right? There's so much that we can complain about, but like I've said before, someone somewhere is doing so much worse than what you are in this present moment, and would theoretically, figuratively, and in some cases, literally kill to be in your position, to have the job that you have, to have the family that you have, to have the wife or husband you have, to have the girlfriend, the boyfriend that you have, right? To have the money in the bank that you have, right? To have the same faith that you have, etc. So many people would do some obscene things to be in your position, yet and still you're complaining about where you are. And this is really more so self-talk to myself, that I need to do a better job with talking with more gratitude. My wife reminds me all the time, because I am analytical in nature, and I'm striving to push the envelope of how great can I be in this life? And I know I can do much more. And I know if for anybody that's listening to me that kind of has that same thinking of like, when you can do more and you're not doing it for whatever the reason, right? It eats at your very core. So that's something that really resonates with me, the idea of doing a better job with just like really laying aside all the negative self-talk, along with walking in gratitude, talking in gratitude. And when you're doing that, and combining that with not lowering or dimming your light for anyone, I mean, I don't know how that is not a recipe, if you will, for success in this life in one way or the other, like I mentioned in my last video. So listen, let's give ourselves more grace. Let's talk to ourselves with more gratitude and positivity, positive energy, positive vibes. And let's not dim our light for anyone, even if it makes the other person uncomfortable. It's okay. It's okay, because you're brilliant and you're amazing, and no one should ever feel like that they should be able to put you down because of how smart and intelligent and strong that you are. Like, let's just call it what it is. Especially if you're somebody associated with Freddie P. I mean, listen, we great over here. We are greatness. You are greatness. No matter what the situation looks like for you, you are greatness. And it's going to turn around in your favor. Just give it time. And this is, again, me talking to myself. Just give it time to marinate and to work itself out, because all things are working together. It's working together. I promise. As my daughters say, I promise. No, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you hanging with me in the, almost 27 minutes, 26 minutes that we've been together. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Please like if you so choose. Subscribe if you so choose. Share it as well. Share it, especially for this inspirational, encouragement part of the episode here. I hope it impacts you in a positive way. And like I mentioned before, leave in the comments, especially if you've had experience, with Club de Nuit for her, or if you've had experience with Club de Nuit iconic for men. Or lastly, Lattafa, Yara, Tous. Now, this is the perfume oil, but still, if you've had experience with it, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. All right, so listen, in between time, stay blessed by the best. As my guy D Hicks would say, splack up, splack it down, splack that thing all around in regards to fragrances. Spray all around, overspray. Let them know. All right, guys, love you guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.